So in the last session, we have already started with the new concept, which is empowerment of service workers. And we have seen the meaning of service. Just a moment. Yes. And we have seen the meaning of employee empowerment. Okay, where you make the employee feel empowerful, okay, and liberated. You give them more authority, okay, so that they take certain decisions at their end, okay, and this will make them, and this will help to improve their morale and stay motivated, right? So this concept is very interesting. I think today every organization is wanting to empower their employees, make their employees feel valuable, okay, and certainly make them feel that their existence matter, okay. So in case your employee is not there, okay, so उनको ऐसा फील होना चाहिए कि आज उनके एब्सेंट होने के वजह से काफी काम रुक गया है कि कंपनी में वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स आर देयर एंड बिकॉज आई एम एब्सेंट अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क इज पेंडिंग. This is how you make your people feel empowered and valuable. Point number one was already done in the last session. That means boost productivity and reduce cost. Of course, yes, if your employees are motivated and are having high morale, definitely they will contribute towards increasing the productivity and reducing the cost. This is very essential because today in this cutthroat competition, what is essential is you manage the cost, okay, and yet you have quality productivity. So this is one advantage to the company. Let us see what is the next advantage, which is having better service. I think ये picture बराबर आया नहीं है क्या? Just a minute. I'll take another picture and okay, Nikita ya Preeti, anyone, if you can read point number 2, that is having better service. Please start without wasting time.
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
Ma'am, screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just a moment. I thought the screen is on sharing. Just a minute. Okay, I hope the screen is visible now. Having better service.
Having better services. Another expert who has written several blogs once mentioned that empowered employees are those who can provide expectational services. He is also experienced in his field and thinks that empowered employees do have the power to make such decisions without taking help from the supervisors. They also have the right to go and do something else, bend those rules, and do whatever they can.
Just a moment.
And fit if they know that it is the correct thing to do for their customers. Apart from any other feeling, the empowered employees will be able to create the, the feelings of a true customer services, which will yield customer loyalty. Companies which give their employees their freedom to make such decisions may end up becoming more successful in the near future.
Okay, second point in your textbook states better services. Now, students, you already know that, in service sector, the employee is the game player, the game changer, and everything is on the employee to, generate the business, retain the customer, keep the customer happy, etc., etc. Right? Because in case of services, the customer is coming and taking the consultation. Okay, over here he is not taking away the product. वो आपसे consultation लेके जा रहा है. Definitely there's a huge expectation from the service provider. Now, in these circumstances, so sometimes it may so happen that in the interest of the customer, कभी कभार आपको आपके rules थोड़े से bend करने होंगे. Okay, and you have to take some quick decision in the favor of your customer. Now, who is going to do that? Okay, only empowered employees, only those employees who understand the image of the company, okay, who knows that he is utilizing the power in the effective manner, will definitely take a decision in favor of the customer and in favor of the organization. Such companies will have a long term longevity, and such companies will be very successful in the near future because employees not waiting. Okay, boss से छोटे छोटे डिसीजन के लिए boss से पूछना is not waiting, is immediately delivering the services as per the requirement of the customer in the customized way. Okay, I think ऐसे employees होना आपके company में बहुत advantages होगा, and only empowered employees can bring this. Okay, I hope you are getting this point number 2, which is helps to improve or helps in delivering better services. Any difficulty till here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So far, we have discussed 2 points. A very quick recap. Empowered employees bring certain advantages to the company. Okay, point number 1 is it helps the company to boost productivity and reduce the cost. And point number 2 is stating it helps to deliver good services. Moving ahead with point number 3, which is can embrace changes. All right.
Can embrace change. Empowered employees are always free to change and challenge the status quo that is considered quite critical for companies that are changing fast and driven by environment and technology. Companies and employees are feeling comfortable about questioning their status quo. These companies will most probably stay stagnant since company may quickly get past them. By establishing an environment where the employees are feeling free to question, offer and challenge new ideas may avoid such a problem and help the employers and employees in the same process.
Now, I think this is very interesting. Change is a constant thing that is going to happen. Everything else remains, students, any company, whether small, large, medium size, they have to understand one thing, that change is constant. And if they do not accept change, they will not be able to survive in the market. But what is the most difficult part or aspect when it comes to changes? Employees resistance. Okay, employees do not cooperate when we introduce changes, especially technological changes, because employees को बहुत fear होता है नया changes के वजह से. Job insecurity, they know that the new technology might take away their job, the new technology might reduce their role. Okay, so this is how people do not cooperate for the changes. लेकिन empowered employees ऐसा behave नहीं करेंगे, rather they will have a very positive approach towards changes. In fact, they will be very happy to incorporate the changes because they are the ones who would like to work in the most liberated environment. You understand what is liberated environment? एक ऐसा working atmosphere जहाँ पे आपको कोई question नहीं कर रहा है, आपको छोटे छोटे चीज के लिए permission नहीं लेना पड़ रहा है. Certain decisions you are taking on your own without taking the permission from your boss. Okay, ऐसे liberated environment में empowered employees ही काम कर सकते हैं, and empowered employees ही आपके changes को accept कर सकते हैं. I think this is going in a win-win situation for both the employee as well as the employer, because changes are going to happen, and because changes are something which will bring success to the company, empowered employees helps to embrace changes. Okay, they are the ones who will readily and happily accept the changes. I think this is something that every company should now understand, that what is the importance of empowering employees. Okay, I think those companies who are constantly monitoring employees' work and who are constantly, doing strict supervision on their employees' conduct, they will be out of the competition because किसी employee को नहीं पसंद कि कोई उनके ऊपर strict monitoring रखे या supervision रखे. हर किसी को एक liberated environment में ही काम कर. At least talented people would want to work in the liberated environment. They would not like their employer doing supervision on them. Okay, because lack of empowerment will surely not, keep their morale high. So this is what you are starting in this answer कि आप एक empowered employee के साथ काम करोगे तो आपकी कंपनी जब भी changes introduce करेगी for the success of the company, these empowered employees will happily accept the changes क्योंकि उन लोग एक liberated environment में काम कर रहे हैं. Nobody is questioning them. Okay, and this is the best part. Since you all are closest to the job market, let me just remind you, once you choose to work in a particular company, okay, observe आप जिस कंपनी में काम करते हो वहाँ का कंडक्ट कैसा है. Okay, what kind of environment the company has. Okay, what kind of supervisors the company has, what kind of control system the company has. If there is extreme control system, naturally आप कभी empowered feel ही नहीं कर पाओगे. Okay, तो इतने strict atmosphere में no employee can bring creative ideas. On the other hand, liberated environment में जहाँ पे आप अपने employees को empowered feel कराते हो, naturally there will be the difference in the working pattern. Definitely your employees would be very happy to accept the changes. I hope it is very, very simple to understand. Moving on to point number 4, which improves the quality of work. All right.
Improves the quality of work. When you empower your employees, you make them feel like they have been participating in the organization and helping it grow. It also want to know what they are contributing towards and if the success of the organization is growing or not. The employees are hence given the flexibility and the freedom to help make a change in their work environment. This feel empowered deliver work of high quality. Not just that, empower employees also take a personal pride in their work and do take the responsibility for doing a good and proper job. As a result of this, the organization will reap such benefits of employees by delivering higher quality services and products.
I needless to explain you this again. This is a repetition of point number 2. Better service quality. Definitely, students, if you are having empowered employee, the quality of your services will be very high because empowered employees take full responsibility, okay, of what they are doing. Okay, please understand. You will have always 2 category of people. Okay, एक ऐसे सेट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज होंगे जो बिल्कुल एम्पावर्ड नहीं है. ओके, जो जिनका मोरल डाउन है, जिनका मोटिवेशन लेवल अच्छा नहीं है, दे आर जस्ट रिपोर्टिंग टू द ऑफिस एंड शायद बस बार बार घड़ी देख रहे कि कब टाइम खत्म हो और घर पहुंचे. कि 6 बजे का अगर लॉग आउट होएगा तो 5 बजे से घड़ी देखना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. सो यू हैव दिस सेट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज. ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी, you have another set of people who are doing their work religiously with all commitment. तो वो बार बार घड़ी नहीं देख रहे हैं. Okay, they are in fact working hard to come up with new ideas, better ideas. Okay, do the work with more creativity. तो ये वो set of employees है जो empowered है, जो motivated है. Okay, जिन्हें पता है कि उनका contribution कंपनी में मैटर करता है एंड इन्हें ना कंपनी के फायदे नुकसान से बहुत लेना देना है. There are people, students who are, I have worked with several organizations and there were colleagues in my team who used to say this, अरे हमें क्या करना है, कंपनी को नुकसान हो रहा है, फायदा हो रहा है, हमें अपना सैलरी टाइम पे मिलना चाहिए, ऐसा. So this kind of people are also there in the company, okay, who are not at all, who are indifferent towards company's profit or loss. Okay, ऐसे employees ना मेरे लिए लंबे समय तक काम नहीं आएंगे. Okay, ये हाल फिलहाल मेरा टारगेट अचीव करने में मदद कर रहे हैं, या राइट नाउ दे आर पॉसिबली पुशिंग द बिजनेस, बट लॉन्ग टर्म में मेरे लिए ये बिल्कुल काम की नहीं है. Okay, for me, empowered employees matters. For me, motivated employees matters. For me, वो employee चाहिए जो कंपनी के फायदे या नुकसान से उन्हें लेना देना हो. Okay, empowered employees, your textbook is saying, is always going to take the responsibility of what they do in the company and what kind of quality services they bring in. I think responsible employees होना अपने आप में बहुत advantages है. Moving on to point number 5, which is collaboration. I'll take this point and then I'll for the day. All right.
Collaboration, since employees have been treated and empowered as essential components within the organization, they gain a lot of self-confidence as well as their abilities to influence the organization. They will be a lot more comfortable when it comes to changing and giving each other new ideas, collaborating with other people, and in a manner that is honest and open. The behavior will also promote and boost teamwork and increase involvement to support the company-wide goals, which cannot be achieved in any workforce that is not connected to one another. Collaboration will allow the organization to achieve a lot more than any individual can achieve on their own.
I think this is a very beautiful. I wish और भी students होते ये section में जिन्हें इसका मैं meaning explain कर पाती. Collaboration is when you work in a team. Okay, when you know that my work is connected with somebody else's work and somebody else's work is connected with somebody else's work. So collaboration is partnership that you do within the company. Okay, now for example, I'm working in a marketing team. I have to collaborate with finance team and understand what is the budget that they can approve. Okay, I have to work in collaboration with production team to understand what are the product features. Okay, so this collaboration approach, okay, will definitely bring a long term returns to the company, and only empowered employee would work in collaboration. Those employees who are not empowered, who are not happy, okay, वो क्या करेंगे, काम को टास्क की तरह लेंगे. टास्क समझते हो ना, एक मुझे काम दिया है, मुझे बस कंप्लीट करना है, उसे सबमिट करना है. Okay, they will not communicate with the other team members. They will not make efforts to go and do research. They will not collaborate with people within the company. They simply will complete the work and give it to the company. Okay, ऐसा काम उसमें कुछ quality ही नहीं होगा. And collaboration is when your people believe that especially empowered employees, they know that हमें collaborate करके काम करना है, एक दूसरे के point of view को, ideas को respect करते हुए काम करना है. That is going to reap results. Okay, and this outcome is going to be a good one for every department. I think over the years, this approach of collaboration is gaining more importance. Now that you are going to join the company very soon after your TY, I would always advise you to have a collaborative approach when you are working. Okay, that means have a strong communication with your team members, with your manager, with your boss, with your top management, with the other department. I think this entire communication chain and this networking and this collaborative approach will bring result, good quality in your work. Okay, that is how you should always try to improvise your quality of work. Remember one thing, whether company acknowledges you or it doesn't acknowledges you, that is secondary. Primary is आप अपने काम में improvement लाइए, enhancement लाइए. If you do not do that, eventually अभी नहीं तो later on company will not entertain you. Okay, so collaborative approach will be more welcomed by the empowered employees as compared to the non-empowered employees. All right, students, any difficulty till here?
No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Just a moment.